Apologize. What's up? It's me again. I'm a bit sick. It's super hot. It's humid. Hold up. Let me just post this on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I got a deep voice today because I lost my voice yesterday. And yeah. Oh shit. Fuck no. Fucked up. Let me just. Okay. There we go. Posted. Let me just pull up my. Oh shit, that's my video. Shit. Ah, there we go. We're live. Nice. Pulling up my thing. Ah, dobar dan. Dobar dan. Ste se brzo udeležili. Brzi ste ko ptice. Sam da naštimam sve. Evo ja. Kjer je to tam account? Up. Ja. Tako. Kako ste? Kako ste, narode? O, ti ošao u fitness, vidi njega. Meni vruće. Malo se pahuljam. Jaz danes počivam. Bom pol zvečer neki malo razgibo se, ampak za danas sem out. Out sem. Ne da sem bolan, ampak sem malo brez energije. Grlo me ne boli tok. V bistvu me ne boli sploh. Samo me vrat je jeben. Mislim vrat ovaj. Šta je već? Glas. Glas je sjeban. A to je sve u redu. To je sve u redu. Grlo u redu. Sada se još malo ozadi pahuljam. Dobra. Ne boli. Zjutri me, zjutri sam se zbudu. Pizda, da pogoutnem jebote, ko da sam staklo žvačo, jebote, pizdu materno i život. Tako da ja jutar normalno na arbajt, sutra, ako Bog da, inšala. Ti si še cel dan pel, ka si pucal. Jaz sem pa cel dan, sem tudi pucal, jaz sem perilo opravil. Pa malo prebrisal stvari. Pa sem šel pa malo delat sam. Ni dolg trajal. Zdaj sem šel za 1 uro malo leš tam. Ne da se mi. Čekaj, ravno si to aktivirati. Tako. Dobar. Vridna sva. O, Nelly. Šaltamo na engleski. What's up, Nelly? Surprise. It is me again. With a deeper voice. I hope it's a wonderful surprise, because I got a lot of stuff to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to. I can elaborate about everything because why I haven't streamed for 2 weeks now. Mm, basically, what? Yeah, I got a lot. There's a lot of my voice concerts. Two concerts in a row, basically, and I got a little bit of a throat ache, and yeah, that's what happened. Basically, it's nothing use. It's just what you call it, exhaustion, voice exhaustion. Didn't lost any video. Nice. Have you seen the video I posted? You know, from the last weekend. It was a pretty good video, but I haven't streamed because a lot of stuff happened today. We're just gonna talk more or less. Today's gonna be a talking stream, and maybe after I'm done, we're gonna have some art stream and some drawing stream, okay? But where to start? So, um, there has been in these past 2 weeks, I've learned again so many things about myself. Um, oh, how is Nona, by the way? How is she? I hope she's doing well. I hope she's doing very well. I miss her. And I love her. I never will stop loving her. Mm. So, I'm gonna start by telling you about. I need to stand up, okay? I'm gonna stand up a bit. It's gonna be a bit more entertaining. And it's also because it's super hot. Okay, so there was a few major things that happened while uh, I wasn't streaming, and a few reasons why I haven't streamed, and I'm gonna get to that point, of course. Um, you could horchata together today? I don't know what that is, but sounds lovely, sounds delicious. So, let me tell you something. It involves a bit of romance in my life, man. A bit of romance, yo. Yeah. Fire fit. Oh, thank you. This is a double XL shirt. It's old as fuck, but I love it. So it's easy to wear, and it's good for this kind of weather. Hot stuff. So, um, basically, I'm gonna start with a lovelier subject. Okay, there was an exchange student. Okay, a exchange student from Tunisia who enlightened me in in a way of not losing hope, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Also, bear with me. I'm gonna be a little slow. I don't want to strain my voice too much. I'm gonna talk a little slowish. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? The, the just a sec. This is bitch. Yes, Nelly. It was romance. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. It's quite an interesting story. I'm saying I got in touch with my inner, smoothness again. Yeah, it was very, very, very good. Okay, I felt very good. So, an exchange student from Tunisia, um, she came over, to our faculty for a month, study stuff, whatever. And I met her. I'm not gonna disclose her name for privacy reasons. It doesn't matter actually. I mean, it doesn't matter for the stream or the story. But I met this girl. She came to the autopsy, of course. The best room for fucking romance is the autopsy room. Everybody knows that. But At first I didn't react any way to this girl. You know what I'm saying? She's 22 years old, by the way. She's a bit younger than me, which is okay. It's perfect. Mm, this is the best one. Give her a name yourself. Mm, nah, it's gonna confuse me. It's gonna confuse me. So her name, for the sake of the story, will be Tunisia. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm tired. Romeo and Juliet met there too. That's for sure. Yeah. Okay, so basically, she came in. I introduced myself because I was mid autopsy. I was like, "Hey, yo, what's up? My name is Papi. The autopsy assistant over here." I gave her a little tour of, the autopsy in itself because, they were busy doing it, and I was the only one that was that fluent in English. Even though she doesn't understand English very well. You know, but so yeah, I was speaking to her. You know what I'm saying? And during speaking to her, something energetically happened. Some energies connected, and it was nothing specific. You know what I'm saying? It was just like just small talk, medical talk. I don't know. Something about that shit made me connect energetically and spiritually, subconsciously. Okay, it was subconscious because during the talking, I was seeing myself, from the third perspective. I noticed I wanted to get her attention. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get her attention, and wanted to talk even more. And I wasn't, I was intruding. I was just trying to, get a conversation so she would feel, involved, interested, and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mama. Que rico, Puerto Rico. Mm. So, what I did, this right here, grab your notebooks and a pen and write that shit down. The best way, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't know shit about this girl. I just met her like 20 minutes ago. But I know she's from Tunisia. Tunisia is predominantly Muslim country. You know what I'm saying? It's Islam, and I'm Muslim. And then I was thinking, how am I gonna get her to get her the information that I'm also a Muslim? Because Muslims, when we find each other, we click. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's natural shit. This, even more so when she comes to a predominantly Christian country and she finds someone she could relate to. That's an instant, a reaction. So I was thinking, how am I gonna transverse this conversation in a way that I could, get her this information subconsciously? You know what I'm saying? What I did was, I was talking about stuff, and I word the word inshallah. You know what I'm saying? That means if God wills. And her eyes sparked. You know what I'm saying? She noticed. She said, "Oh my God, you said that word." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I use it quite often, actually." You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Are you a Muslim?" I was like, "Yeah." "Are you a Muslim?" And she's like, "Of course." I'm like, "Yeah, I know you are. Fuck the fuck." That's how it clicked. And then the whole spectrum, the whole energy around her changed. And I got her attention, and I got her, body language was more flowy, more, relaxed. Okay, that was good. Fast forward a few days of forward, you know, we meet each other. We meet sometimes, here and there, in the hallway, and we chat a little bit, And with every chat, we get a step closer. But then something happened to me. feel me? Cause I know that's genius, man. You know who you're talking to, man? I'm fucking Papi Sucre, man, the smoothest man alive. You feel me, man? Yeah. Then I caught myself thinking about this girl. I almost called her a bitch. She's not a bitch. She's a girl, you know, because I respect her. I don't respect bitches, man. I respect this girl. But when I caught myself, thinking about her throughout the day, here and there, sometimes she pops up in my mind. I was like, the fuck is happening? Why the fuck am I thinking about this girl who, you know, I met her a few times? The fuck? And then, I pieced up the stuff together, and I noticed that, hold the fuck up, where's the music, yo? The fuck? I just noticed that I have nothing in my ear. I don't have a flow. I don't have a rhythm. Just a sec. Got her in the heart. That's what's up. Let me get my theme song out. How dare I do anything without my theme song? Oh yeah, old school. Let's go. Okay, good. Back in business. Actually, let me just lower it a bit more, like this. Okay. So I didn't know exactly what I was craving, rather what I wanted from this girl, because I didn't want no, you know, relationship because it was a bit far fetched. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get her to know her more. I wanted to have more conversations with her because I really clicked on a spiritual level. So I loved her energy, I loved her mentality, her outlook about life, her view about family, all the stuff, we got in common. And I wanted to get to know her more. But Poppy, how are you gonna do that? Oh my god. Don't worry, I'm gonna get there. What I did, you know, we we chatted a bit more in a few autopsies here and there. Oh my god! By the way, she speaks French and Arabic. I didn't know I could get not aroused, but turned on by languages, and I noticed that I love languages. But damn, that's fucking hot. I ain't gonna lie, that's fucking stupid hot. It's okay. Okay. What ended up happening? God blessed me with the opportunity with which I seized with both hands, and I took it upon myself to take that opportunity provided to me by God Himself and use it. What ended up happening is I met her randomly in front of the elevators. Here's another catch. While we were chatting and laughing in front of the elevators, my ex walked past us, going down the stairs. She gave me the biggest, you know, side eye, bombastic side eye of envy, of jealousy. Damn, I loved it. Um, but yeah, she asked me, the Tunisian girl, she asked me, where we can get some halal chicken, and I was like, don't worry about it, I'm gonna check it out, and I'll take you there myself, because it's easier for me to take you there than to explain it to you where it is. Ha ha ha. Fucking get that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck yeah. So yeah, that's how I achieved myself a little. I thought it was just a chicken run date, you know what I'm saying? But it turned into bigger. You know why? Because Papi Sucre always aims bigger. Bigger is better. Never forget that. Bigger is better. So I ended up, picking her up in the shopping mall. You know what I'm saying? We drove, we got the chicken, which, unironically, you know, um, there was at a local butcher's place, and I found out that he got some very good meat cuts and stuff. So that's also a good thing I got out of that date, kind of. I'm not gonna call it a date, but it was a date. Um, the smoothness, man. I'm smooth with it. We got the chicken, okay? We got the meat. Bam. We checked in the parking lot. We were talking about shit, and I was like, yo, you know, if you got the time, because I know she got the time because she told me that they're meeting up with her roommates in the city center at 8. It was 4 p.m. And I was like, look, if you got the time and the will, let me take you out. Let's go grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, whatever. Let's grab some drink. Let's talk about some shit more. And she's like, alright, cool, let's go. And I was, driving around thinking where to go. I thought about a little place, a little lake near Ljubljana, where she hasn't gone yet. You know what I'm saying? Of course she hasn't. Um, I got her there. We chatted for like 2.5, 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time, and that satiated my hunger. That was a voice crack. Damn. Pause. That satiated my thirst and hunger for knowledge and for information about her. And after that date, I stopped thinking about her. You know what I'm saying? Not in a disrespectful kind of way, but I got what I wanted. I got where she was at. I knew there was not gonna be anything, you know, um, more to this other than friendship. You know, I got out of this a very good friend from Tunisia. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's gonna happen in the future, but for now, we're friends. Um, but what this experience has taught me is it gave me hope. It gave me hope that there are still women that I find intriguing. You know what I'm saying? That I find worthy enough to take my time out of the day and get to know them better. That's what's up. And that's what I took away from all of this experience. But wait, there's more. There's always more on the Papi Sucre channel. Last week on Thursday, it was her last day over here in Slovenia, and she was flying back, or rather, she's gonna go to Italy and France to get some family stuff, and then she's going back home. A day prior, so Wednesday, I texted her, have a safe flight, yada yada yada, typical good stuff. She was like, oh, thank you so much, so sweet of you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna come tomorrow to the institution to get something, signed, and I wanna say goodbye to you personally. I wanna meet up one more time. You know what I'm saying? Italy. Yeah, she went to Milan. I think it was Milan, and then she's going to Lyon, in France. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we met up. She was super excited to see me. I was super excited to see her. She taught me how they greet each other in Tunisia. They usually just extend hands and then 2 kisses on the cheek. Pak pak, or rather just cheek touches and air kiss, whatever. Um, we did that, which is like a level up. You know what I'm saying? Because she's very conservative. In their country, that's what I like. It's conservative. So we talked. We hung out. I saw, energy speak volume. I can sense energy. I feel the energy. What can I say? I'm an energy man. Not gonna go in depth with it, but it was a warm ass energy coming off of her. Haha. A lot of hair twisting, if you know what I'm saying. And I know what I'm saying, cause you follow me. We know you cried. Hey, shut up. Haha. um, but that's it. Yeah. And then we hugged it out, and she left. You know what I'm saying? It was awesome. It was awesome sauce. It gave me hope that there's still women outside. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just that I gotta search out of this shithole of a country. Good. That's one thing. The other thing I want to talk about, it was that I got to know about myself in these week, and um, why I haven't gone live last week was because I got scammed and robbed. And Tio is probably gonna be like, oh my god, he's talking about it. Yes, I'm gonna share my experience. I'm sharing everything with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect you. You know what I'm saying? And none of my real life people watch this, so I don't give a fuck. Actually, I got over it. But basically, I was stupid enough and gullible, or rather, Tio would disagree, but it's okay. I got scammed, man. I got robbed by, or rather, I got robbed for 1,500 euros worth of cryptocurrency. Boom! I lost it all. Everything went to a fucking Indian. Yes, indeed, I got scammed. Yours truly, the all knowing, the all powerful, got scammed. And I want to share this experience with you for your future endeavor. You know what I'm saying? To prevent this type of shit from happening. And I consider myself, you know, literate in the internet space and cybersecurity space. I did consider myself literate, but it turned out I'm illiterate as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They used some sophisticated shit. They hacked the official Binance number. Because I once got a confirmation code from the that number, and then they messaged me that I have been hacked to call this number immediately, and I called, and I guess they hacked the number. I don't know. Redirected, said that I should secure this stuff. Yada yada yada. Long story short, I just transferred all of my money to them. Boom. It is what it is. It's not about the money though. I was at Tio's place when we figured that out. Okay, because Tio was. You got her number though. I got her Insta. Yeah, we're in touch. Yeah. I was at Tio's place when this all was well happening. Because Tio was skeptical. Tio is a bit more, not a bit. He's a lot more knowledgeable about this type of shit. And he said he was kind of sus. Even I was kind of sus at the beginning, but you know, it's bullshit. So basically, yeah, he was like, "Can I see the security app that they told you to download and shit?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And we checked it, and then I was like, "Fuck, where's the money?" And Tio was like, "Yo, where's your money?" And then we realized that I got hacked, or rather that I got scammed, which was a big hit for my ego. Not about the money. I didn't worry about the money at all. I don't care about the money that much. You know what I'm saying? It is a big amount for my current situation, but I know that it is what it is. It just hurt my ego because that was some past trauma that erupted from this situation. Because, all my life I was considered as a letdown. I was considered as a failure, and I worked so hard up from that point on that I was never gonna be a failure again, nor a letdown, nor that I would, bring shame to my parents. You know what I'm saying? And that's all of that shit kind of unpacked when I realized what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because there was some money in there from Mama Sucre as well. Because she said, "Yo, let me, help you invest in stuff. I want to be a part of this stuff." I was like, "Sure, yeah, whatever," and we did. And that's the biggest, punch in the fucking gut. Because I've been punched a lot, but that punch fucking hurt the most, man. That realization that I got so much trauma still in my fucking head that I couldn't let go, and that was the most hard because that happened. When did that happen to you? I got scammed on Monday, so that was, I think it was that was where was I at your place? Wednesday. I was at Tio's place on Wednesday because that was when I had the date with her, whatever. Yeah, no, Nelly, Tio was as well. He questioned me like, "How can you be so calm? They just robbed you of 1,500 euros," and I was like, "Yo, it is what it is. What the fuck can I do? We did all the thing we can. We reported it to Binance. We looked it up. We searched it up. Thanks for Tio. He's been searching up, but I was mentally collapsing from the past shit coming back. I didn't. It wasn't Monday. I don't think it was a Monday. The Monday is the day I got scammed. I think it was on Wednesday that I came to your house, Tio. It was Wednesday. It was Wednesday, definitely. Um, but yeah, I got I got emotionally just fucked up. Or I was rather thrashing myself in the head, because how could I be so stupid? Um, okay, okay, you're gonna get your turn, okay, Nelly. I hope it's not what I think it is. My mind is I'm reading your mind, and yeah, whatever. Um, bum 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 bum. So yeah, that's what happened. Uh, it sucked. Not gonna lie, it sucked. But you know, had a few days, maybe 2 3 days to recoup my mental state. You know, um, the concert we went to the first weekend was a big must have. Ah shit. Fuck, Nelly. Fuck. It's okay. I'm here for you. Tio's also here for you. Um, but yeah, that concert kind of. I needed that concert. The first concert, the video I posted about the concert. I needed it. I really needed it that time. I didn't think I was gonna need it, but it came in clutch. It helped with my mental clarity and my mental regaining strength. It really helped. I'm eternally grateful for that concert. It came at the right time. I swear to God. So right now I am in a better place mentally, definitely. Learned a lot of shit about myself. Um, was that many money? Yeah, it was 1,500 euros. Which I gradually worked up. I didn't just invest 1,500. I invested maybe 800 in it. And it rather 1,000, and then it gradually just grew and grew. I don't know how much I invested. I don't know, but yeah, it gradually grew. It was a few months worth of work, and patience, and the so yeah, these past 2 weeks that I haven't streamed, I learned about love. I explored myself about love. I saw that I could still be able to find interest in a woman, which is good. I learned that I cannot, stop learning. I need to evolve all the time, learn new shit, educate myself about stuff. And the most important part is whenever you get knocked the fuck down, you get back the fuck up. That's the important part of all of these stories. And I got up a big amount. I need a bit, a bit time to cool off, to regroup my thoughts. That's why I didn't stream nor post any videos nor anything. Um, I have a brilliant new idea for some content, of course. Um, some gonna start posting more shorts and reels from my uploaded videos. So we're gonna have some more content out, some short videos. That's gonna be good. Um, and yeah, we're going forward. I got a few designs. I'm still struggling with this dog, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I got an idea. I did some stuff, but yeah, I need to give the owner, or rather the client, my thought process and see if it's okay. Um, but yeah, August is gonna be a good month. I trust the process. We're gonna tattoo probably, most likely, the butterflies, the dog, and an infinity sign. We're gonna have some few tattoos lined up, some content, and yeah, that's what's going on. And now, yeah, okay, I'm gonna sit down because now we're gonna be a counseling meeting. Let's see. Hold up, let me just get a little tissue. There we go. So yeah, I still love life. It was a weak point that I kind of scared Tio with it. I'm sorry. Let's see. Now, Nelly, before you, they could have just ignored it and none of. Yeah. Is it it? I'm sorry. Yeah, if I ignored it, but I was at that time I got off training. I was a bit tired, but those are just excuses. I'm not posing excuses. And I truly, the cooking live, yeah, the cooking live is gonna be probably held on TikTok live because YouTube doesn't respond to my why I can't go live on my phone. So I'm gonna try again. If not, we're gonna go live on TikTok and we're gonna do a cooking live. Definitely. I haven't forgot about that. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do a cooking live definitely in the future, near future, and I'm gonna make a big announcement when I do it. Um, Hop in the shower, but turn up the volume, Tio, because you are gonna be needed uh, in the next conversation. Nelly, before you start explaining what happened on Wednesday to you, I hope it's not about Mr. Ciclista, you know. I hope it's not the thing. Oh, before we start, hold up, pause. Yo, 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 pause. We gotta. We don't. I don't have a toast right now. Um. Uh. So I'm gonna be. I got a little bit more inside of this, so we're gonna give it a little toast because we haven't done the toast in quite some time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little toasty toast. We're gonna do a little toast to always. Hold up. Top chat. There we go. Oh, it is. Okay, before we get to your drama, okay, babe, we're gonna do a little toast. Okay, grab yourself a little drink. We're gonna do a little prayer, of course, because we haven't done a prayer um, in quite some time. So let me let's do let's do the prayers, please. Rather the verses. You know what I'm saying? Oh, almond milk. Let me holla when you return, okay? Ah, good. So, this is a little toast. I got a little Monster Energy drink. Been drinking a lot of them lately. Got more here and another stack over here. Um, this is a toast to never giving up, okay? Because quite frankly, speaking about love and stuff and women, um, I was near, you know, giving upness, but God has sent me a sign that never give up in anything in life, whether it be love, whether it be money, business, passion, whatever it is. You never give up. Never should give up. You gotta push forward. When times get tough, it usually means something good's about to happen. When times get good, expect the unexpected. Okay? That's it, what it is. You gotta stay strong all the time. Seek refuge when you need it. Don't be greedy, and always and always help other people. If you are able to help, you should help. If you're not able to help, you're not, you know, you're not supposed to help, or what's the word? It doesn't matter. Basically, never give up. Okay, this is a little toast to you, and from the stuff that I've learned in the past few weeks. Okay, now drink up. Good. Now this verse, DJ cut the music. This verse is from the Holy Book of Quran, and it goes like this: Bismillah. You will not attain virtuous conduct until you give of what you cherish. Whatever you give away, God is aware of it. You know, because God is all knowing and all powerful and all forgiving. And again, you will not attain virtuous conduct until you give of what you cherish. Whatever you give away, God is aware of it. So, in other words, if you give away greatness and goodness, God is aware. If you give away some bullshit, God is aware of it. Now, this is the verse of the Holy Bible. It says 1 Samuel 2 out of 2, read 2 dot dot 2, whatever. It says, there is no one holy like the Lord. There is no one besides you. There is no rock like our God, which is true, which is true. There is no one holy like the God, or rather Lord. There is no one besides you, and there is no rock like our God. Rock in a sense that there is no one to anchor you down, and help you in a time of need like it's God. Always have faith in yourself and in the Lord, and everything that's supposed to happen will happen definitely. That's what's up. And love yourself, okay? I should love myself more. That's what I think. Okay, going through the next point. Nelly, girl, please continue from the point of it when we last spoke of, and that was when he was ignoring you, and me and Slim gave you the advice of trying to talk it out once more, and the stage is yours, girl. While you type, I'm just gonna prepare for some quick doodles, okay? For some doodling, because okay, all right. Take your time, okay? Write slowly and peacefully. This is a no judge zone. I am here to help. I'm here to listen. I am just going to prepare my setup while you type, so the stream is not, boring, for people that are coming and looking in the stream, which is not many of them, but there still are people coming and going. Thank you for taking our advice. I hope it was a valuable advice. I hope it was good advice. Okay, because in no way, shape, or form do we ever intend to harm one another with our advice. Our advice is pure, and our advice is not of ill content. Nice. There we go. I'm just gonna push this a little further away. I'm just gonna do a little little doodles, cause just to ease my mind a bit, I'm gonna use the little color green because I've started with the green. Okay, I'm gonna try and read it out loud for Tio and everyone else. And it is y'all said and try to talk to him. I tried to understand if he was still interested, why he was changing more and more, and all the response I got was nothing, and a bit of reassurance. Okay. He told me he loved me. Uh, he loved me and that he was just busy these days as he was trying to improve himself. Okay, respectfully. Let me just quit some actions. So my computer is a bit not so sluggish because my stream is a bit. Why is the stream so slow? Oh my god. Gotta fix my stream for the next time. Let me just check my. The stream is a bit laggish. That's okay. Okay. I told him it was fair, but that I was the kind of person that needed to be told the love or shown it. Of course, as many people are like that, you know, a constant stream of love is what is usually needed, you know, in a relationship. Okay, I'm gonna chime in later. You just speak your mind. Also asked if he thought that taking a pause for him was good. Okay. Do you know, like, he does his thing and I do mine, we're hurting each other? Hmm. Hmm. Questionable. Okay. You go on. I'll I'll give you my 2 cents of thought later, girl. Let me finish this before anything else. Mhm. He said he didn't needed one and that he will probably be free soon. I don't have to worry and shouldn't ask him about it so much if I liked him. Okay, gaslighting 101. I just say fine and scrolled it off of me. Okay, okay, weird, kind of weird. Oh yeah, of course. 1 week goes by. Ooh. There we go, that's finished. wait, some context for what is about to come. Okay, context is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Without context, odd stuff happens. Okay, so context is very much needed. I appreciate a good context effort. He moved houses a month ago. A month ago. We are really still close, and I haven't helped him move his things. Okay. I suppose that's going to be important because he's gonna gaslight you with that. Oh, you and I even helped him. Oh, pardon. I read I didn't help him move. Okay, okay, that's good of you. I'd be quite surprised if you didn't help him move because you're not that kind of a person. Tio, shh. Let's just. We're gonna put our thoughts later, okay? It's about 15 minutes drive from here, 30 minutes of bicycle, okay? And since I don't drive, yeah, Tio, shh, shh. We're gonna pop chime in real quick. Let her finish. Every evening I took my bike and went to him to spend time. Whoa, okay, that's sweet of you. Very commendable. Tio, how is your sinus, by the way? You gonna go to work tomorrow? Can't wait to dissect every part of this story. I love this shit, man. I'll be a good therapeutic sucre. Mm. 'Now he wasn't coming to me because I knew he was tired and all, so I just made sure to prepare something for him, like some cookies or something sweet. God damn, can I get some for Nelly and baking cookies in the 21st century for a guy? Wow, damn. Basically, I baked in the afternoon and brought it to him every evening. God damn, Nelly. I'm sorry, I just gotta give you some props over there. You know what I'm saying? Don't change that, even if you got your hurt. Don't change that. That's holy moly. That's impressive in this day and age. I'm not gonna lie. Super impressive. God bless your parents for raising you right. Not gonna lie. Damn. Things are going good. Okay. One week goes by. 15th of July now. Okay. Damn straight. getting excited was for my birthday. Holy fuck, Nelly! Happy birthday! It was 16th of July. Shit, shit. I didn't forget. I just didn't stream that week. That was the week that I got scammed. Ha! Happy birthday! I'm gonna give. May all your wishes come through. True. Oh wow, no way. Hold up. You said Wednesday. Oh my god. Your birthday was on Wednesday. No. Oh my god. You just keep going, okay? I'm just doing some commentary. Holy guac. The way I know your birthday because I written it down, by the way. Nelly birthday and then there's a Slim birthday. You know, this is on my wall of importance, you know? Because I got all my important shit on the wall and I'm not gonna forget you guys' birthday, you know? It's just that I technically did forget because I wasn't in this office for 2 weeks and I wasn't paying attention to my wall, but yeah. Holy moly. I'm sorry for forgetting it, girl. Okay, more context. Ever since he figured out my birthday was the day of the Madonna del Carmine, a really important Madonna for us here, and was always saying that he was preparing something really special for me. God damn, this shit's gonna get heavy. I just know it. God. I don't really wait for gifts because I don't mind if people don't do one for me, but it really got me even more excited knowing that he was waiting so hard for my birthday. So, yeah, it'd get me excited if somebody was waiting for my birthday that much, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is pretty sick like this. Some 3D action. Back to the 15th, okay? It's gonna blow my nose. Ah, we're good. That was a big ass snot. I spent the day texting him and got no reply for all day as usual. I was expecting one after dinner and it came like 2 hours later. 30 minutes before the midnight on the 15th. So your birthday's the next day, rather in 30 minutes it's your birthday. Okay, just some quick maths. Shit, girl. Then for the midnight, I just went to sleep because the day after, me and my family would have gone to the beach all together. I mean, of course, you go to sleep. The fuck? It's past bedtime, no. Oh, I hope he doesn't gaslight you. Like, you ignored him. Woke up in the morning at 6 a.m. I read all his text. Oh. Okay. Let me take my phone away. Truly hope that he's not gonna pull the Uno reverse card of like, oh, I prepared all this stuff and, because you went to sleep and he's like, oh, so now you're not replying and bullshit. Oh my god, if he did that, I'm packing my bags next weekend. I'm coming to Italy, Apulia, and I'm gonna beat his ass, man. I swear to God. I'm gonna be furious. Like, you got no idea how furious I'm gonna get if this shit actually happens like the way I predicted. No way. Say it ain't so. Count Tio in. Tio, pack your bags. We're going to Italy. We're gonna beat the motherfucker's ass, man. If that happens, if this happens, what I just said, if I predicted what happens, we're going to Italy next weekend. What's the drive to Apulia? Hold up. Apulia. 10-hour drive. Damn. Is there any? If we go by boat. All right, back. Okay, so he said, "Oh, buckle up, T. I'm gonna drop my pen right now. Listen to this shit." I was the first one. Oh my god. 00. So midnight. Yeah. Shit. No, my god. No way. Just say happy birthday. Oh no. I know where this is going. Oh no. I'm gonna crash out, man. It sends me a link. Oh, what link? What link? Oh, a little dipception. Let me get to that link. Okay. You can drop the link in the chat as well. Maybe we can watch it if it's a YouTube video. But he continues. Oh, Lord have mercy on me. Lord, give me the strength, please. No, wait. Okay. I wait. I wait. You rated. Oh no. Oh no. I'ma crash out. I'ma crash out. Tio, pack your bags. I got a feeling a road trip is ahead of us. Yo, imagine if we actually went. That'd be fucking sick, Tio, huh? Why not, huh? 10-hour drive? That'd be fucking sick. I know you're down for it. packing your acid, yeah. A whole barrel full of acid. Get that shit. I get my knives. I just know if we went to Italy, to Nelly's place, I just know the theme song of the road trip would be O Partigiano, O Bella Ciao, O Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, 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 O Partigiano, come via, mica buena, mica so. The video would slap. The video would slap like crazy. The video. Mm-hmm. Oh, Padrigiano. Oh, bella ciao. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 Padrigiano. Oh, vedi via. Mica se mica so. Oh, Padrigiano. Mamma mia. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 Padrigiano. Oh, first of all, I want to wish you the happiest birthday ever. I truly hope this new year of your life brings you joy, mm, health, love, and many beautiful moments. You truly deserve it because you're a. What's with the fucking cliffhangers, bro? You're a what? You're a what? I mean, I know what you are. You're a wonderful human being, but. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 bella ciao, bella ciao, you're a special person with a big heart, Bradicadia. You've always been sweet and kind to me. I wanted to write you something a little deeper because I feel like it's important and you deserve it. No, look what he says. Or maybe you want to say, now look what he says. God damn. Need a haircut. I'll text my hairdresser tomorrow. You know, at first I got carried away by my emotions and maybe I came across as overly affectionate or even romantic. But to be completely honest, over time I realized that I'm not really comfortable with anything long distance? What? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Theo, pack your shit, man. We going. I'm gonna hurt this motherfucker, yo. He said he can't do anything long distance. Not because of you, because of me. Because who I am in the moment I'm living in. Because of you. No, wait. Not because of you, but because of who I am and the moment I'm living in. Okay. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you, type ass man. I just wanted more acid. Oh, somebody's gonna get fucked up. Somebody's gonna get fucked up. Oh my lord. Lordy lord. ETA on Wednesday. Vats of acid. Hydrochloric acid. Shit. Oh, Padrigiano. Oh, Bolivia. I need lyrics to that song. Hold up. What's this? Ah, fuck you. Bella Ciao lyrics. Oh my god. Ah, I need Italian. Ah. Sometimes a deep affection is confused with something more, and it's happened to me. But I want you to know that doesn't change the respect and affection I have for you. In fact, I value our connection. I'm not gonna crash out. I'm just gonna wait till you're done, and we're gonna dissect everything, and I'm gonna tell you what's going on through this guy's mind, because I know exactly what's going on, and it's the bullshit. Pardon. So much that I'd rather be honest and tell you that I value our friendship much more, the way we talk, laugh, share thoughts, and support each other. Mm. Un mattina mi son svegliano. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Un mattina mi son svegliano e ho trovato invasor. Oh parmigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 patrigiano, portami via, se mi sento di morir. I'm gonna kill him, gonna kill him, gonna kill him, hey, kill him, patrigiano. Oh, help me, Lordo. I wanna kill this fucking fool. Nobody jano. Oh, bella via. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 Zarigiano. Oh, bella via. Oh, me nasira por salo. Oh, next drop. I'm also focused on a personal goal related work, and lately it's been difficult to manage everything. That's also why I've been a little strange or distant at times. I'm truly sorry if I've confused. Stuff's not hanging up. Mi seppellire la sanimana a su montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 mi se vedere lassù in montagna, sotto l'ombra di un bel fiore, e le genti ci passeranno. Oh bella ciao, 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 e le genti ci passeranno, mi durante il bel fiore. Confuse you if we've given you too many sweet words at once. What's called love bombing, okay? It was never my intention. I understand the Sucre's back. Slim, what the fuck is up? You're just in time. Do not interrupt the flow, okay? Hold your thoughts. I love you, Slim. Welcome back. I am back. I'm sorry, this is the camera. I was looking. Um, I'm gonna read what Nelly's been talking about. If you can't read it back, it may have been too much. I'm gonna dissect it, okay? We're gonna go through every bit of information he's provided us, that son of a bitch, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this shit. Also, Slim, if you're interested, what was happening in the past 2 weeks with me? Long story short, I am not so what you call it. I found someone enlightened me about love. I'm not hopeless anymore. Uh, I got scammed for 1,500 euros. And yeah, Nelly, when you're done, just say you're done, and we're going to go through it. Or rather, before that, I wanna ask you when you're done of how you is. You know, if you're doing good. After this shit, what were your thoughts about it? You know, I want to get your feedback before I give you my feedback and honest dissection. In the meantime, I'm gonna sing you Bella Ciao again. And yeah, I got robbed by 1,500. Yeah, unfortunately, my crypto bank. Yeah. I also gotta apologize for the times I forget something or when I promise something and they don't keep it. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm not always the best. Maybe I'm not always most organized or attentive. Whatever. Ah, victim card. I was waiting for the victim card. There it is. Just Slim, if you want to know more about the scam, just go to the beginning of the stream, okay? Because right now I don't want to break the topic at hand, okay? Respectfully, I love you. Thank you for coming out. You can click through it. I was also talking about this one girl, which you might also find entertaining. But not because I don't care. On the contrary, I care a lot, and I'm disappointed when I don't show it as I should. Okay. Fancy words mean nothing to me. I'm a veteran this bullshit, man. I'm a veteran. You might not be yet, but I am, and I know what the fuck is going on. Because I am the all-knowing. I'm not God, but okay. A lot of happening right now. I'll watch. Yeah. You're not gonna, you're not gonna miss anything, okay? Just click through, okay? Because I take my time explaining it because of my voice, you know. Uh, yeah. Hope you're doing good, Slim. By the way, I'm doing great. My voice is kind of dead because of the concert, but all in all, life is good. Hope you're doing well as well. We're gonna get to you as well. Um, you're not gonna be forgotten in the chat. No way, Jose. Una mattina mi sono svegliato. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono svegliato. Despite everything, you continue to be loving, sweet, and patient with me. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for being like this, for showing me kindness, even when perhaps I didn't deserve it. Nah, yeah. Fuck you. Empty words, bitch. Bitch boy. I got a lot of stuff on my mind right now to talk about. To give you my peace of mind, bitch boy. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Bitch boy gonna get wrecked. Ah, shit, my nose. I am very grateful for the way you and your family have treated me. Clearly, you've come from a loving family, and I deeply admire that. Not everyone is so fortunate to have experienced a little bit of your generosity, I presume. Motherfucker. Hmm. Can't wait to dig into this shit. This shit. Tu lisse. Isso tu shio. Ah. One morning I woke up. Literally by beauty. Bella ciao. That was a bass subwoofer. Ah, there's more. But wait, there's more. Um, even from a bit of it from far. So in short, thank you for your friendship, your affection, and your beautiful way of being. I'd really like us to continue talking as we do now. You don't talk now. Oh, sorry. Um, with trust, good energy, without pressure, just two good friends. That's all. That was my birth. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Before we move on, okay, Nelly. Before we move on, the gift I wanted for. Uh, it didn't refresh yet on my computer. What? The gift I waited for all year. The one I thought about so much. Reality is often disappointing, Nelly. Welcome to life. I am very sorry that it happened like this. And he says, oh, he says something else. Another nail in his coffin. Oh, Mr. Chiclista, you done fucked up. Oh, Mr. Fucked it up. Where's my pen? Where is my pen? Oh, I found it right. Oh, shit! Fuck! I exit the link. He says. And he says. What was the link, by the way? That he sent you? I wanted to write it by myself. Huh? But like. Huh? But I am confusion. Didn't like it at all. He says, wait. I exit the link. And he says, I wanted to write it by myself, but I don't like it at all. What's this fool talking about, man? I wanted to do it in cursive, but I haven't written. I didn't like that. Didn't like it. So you can't make this shit up, man. You didn't bother to write it in a letter. Oh my god. Oh, I mean, it's better for you to not have it in a letter because that shit is fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that reminds me of my Albanian bitch. Oh my god, letters. Oh, they're fun. It's super fucking fun. Oh, we got 7 viewers. What's up, people? Hey, yo, what's up? I love you all. Alhamdulillah. Bismillah. Salam alaikum. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna put this under my arm because I'm kind of sweaty. I don't want to ruin the paper. You mean another barrel of acid? Yeah, that's another barrel of acid. Oh, you're not gonna be found, Mr. Chiclista. You're gonna be on a milk carton somewhere. You puta. Ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 oh mister. You fucked it up. You fucked it up really, real good. That in any other day, yeah, that's what I wanna touch on. You know, other than other shit, but treating my day like that. Let me ask you one thing, Nelly. Okay, how are you doing right now? Okay, before we start dissecting all of this bullshit, okay, how are you after a week of this, um, rather more than a week and a half of this, after this bullshit, okay, how are you feeling, girl? Honestly, okay, there is no problem in being honest, because this shit is heavy shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's yours, if I'm not mistaken, that's your first love kind of situation, your first legit breakup, you know? You gotta speak your mind, sis. You gotta let it all out. You gotta acknowledge all of the emotions, you know? Let me help you guide through and navigate, okay? Ask me later, please. I'm putting on mascara. I don't want to cry. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I apologize. I apologize. Um, other than that, okay. Okay. My 2 cents. Okay. We're gonna have a little step back. Okay. I'm so sorry. I really wanna give you a little virtual hug. Okay. A little virtual hug. I'm here for you. Tio is here for you. Slim is here for you. We're all here for you. Even the one person watching this who doesn't comment or anything, they're here for you. And you're safe with us. We got your back, girl. We're gonna get through this together. Um, he's a little piece of shit, if I'm being honest. This is you're dealing with a child and not a man. First of all, okay. He fed you a lot of bullshit in the, the 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 most beautiful way possible. Okay, so starting from the beginning, we're gonna go through it quick. Okay, don't worry. I'm not gonna bother you more with this. Yeah, Tio has great hugs, by the way. Um, context. I don't really give six blah blah blah. It's been addicted him. Okay. Um, the thing I wanted to say is, yeah, that he's definitely a little bitch boy. Okay, cause a real man would speak to you face to face about this shit. A real man would be considerate, not to break up on your birthday. You know what I'm saying? That what a real man would say. You know, that's a boy. You're dealing with a little bitch boy. Okay, that's the first. Next, back to the 15th. But they got no reply as usual. For him, that's what I touched the last stream. We talked about this. Him not texting you, not having the time and day. That's bullshit. If you like someone, you make time for this other person. Okay, and texting in this day and age, where it takes like 30 seconds, max to reply, buck, 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 send. You know, we don't need to, we don't use no pigeons, we don't use no birds, we don't use no post office, no careers, nothing of that sort. You know, in this age of where communication is instant, you know, you can be on a different side of the motherfucking floating rock through a space, and you can get the notification in an instant. You don't bullshit me with I don't have time, I don't have this. No, you don't find the time. Okay, that was my second point. Mm, you woke up. Okay, happy birthday. Yeah, his farewell letter. He said, first of all, I want to wish you a happy birthday. Really, blah, blah, blah. You know, these, you were such a beautiful person. Whatever. That's bullshit. Okay, I mean, it's not bullshit. It's true. You are a beautiful, but that's just, you know, cushioning the blow, as they say it. Okay, that's just big heart, you know, sweet, kind to me. Boo-hoo, you're so sweet to me. Bitch boy, grow a fucking balls, bitch. No, you're so sweet to me, Nelly. Fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna so you can see my expressions more clearly. That's a bitch boy. That's just damage control. um, you're a special person with a big heart and always been sweet and kind to me. I wanted to write you something like deeper, a little deeper because if you're important to me, you deserve it. You know, you deserve it. You know what you fucking deserve? You deserve a real man coming to you face to face. That's what you deserve. You don't deserve no fucking uh, text message. You know, he didn't even try to fucking write it by hand. He exposed himself to being a lazy prick. You know, they're not doesn't care about anyone other than himself, bitch. Um, Now this part, you know, at first I got carried away by my emotions. Maybe I came across overly affectionate or even romantic. But go a little honest. Over time, I realized that I'm not really comfortable with anything long distance. It's long distance, bitch. You are 30-minute bicycle ride away, bitch. I was in a relationship not with my ex, but with my second ex, who was on a different side of the fucking country almost, and we had a long distance relationship function pretty good. Pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even have a car back then. I didn't even have a license back then. The buses were closed because of the COVID back then. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we made it work shit for a few months. You know, that's not the reason we broke up. But fuck me, dude. You know, my ex, you know, she was actually a 30-minute drive away from me. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking not categorized as long distance. You know what I'm saying? Long distance would mean me having a relationship with the mentioned Tunisian girl. You know what I'm saying? That's long distance. That's like me having to get my ass to an airport on a fucking plane just to get to visit her for a few days and then going back to my fucking home, you know, a few thousand kilometers away. That's long distance, motherfucker. You know, you were in arm's reach distance, motherfucker. Shit, that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. I wanna smack him so hard right now, man. That was fucking bullshit. You got so many excuses, you know, why this and that, and you choose the most bullshit one out of all? Shit. Okay, moving on. Yeah, and you cycling to him, breaking him fresh cookies. My God, I tell you this: if I meet a woman who would make me cookies, goddamn cookies, and I don't eat no sugar, you know what I'm saying? And if she made me fucking cookies and she rode a bike to deliver the cookies just to fucking see me, better believe that motherfucking bitch got a ring the next day on her fucking hand. I ain't even playing. I ain't playing. That bitch gonna get married faster than light itself. I'm gonna break all the laws of physics to marry that bitch the fastest I ever could have. You know what I'm saying? That's that's a trait, Nelly, that it's so sought after in this day and age that it's actually like a fucking mythical trait, if you understand. You know what I'm saying? It's a like as less than 1% of women today would do that type of shit for a boyfriend at that age. You're 18 years old. Damn. In this age where you would girls would send them cookie emojis. Maybe sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Nothing but props to you. Hats off to you, Nelly. You did everything to trying to resurrect this bullshit of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Moving on. Not because of you, because of who I am in the moment. What the fuck, bro? You're 18 years old. What do you mean who I am in the moment I'm living in? You're living with your parents. You moved. God damn, you're studying. Yo, you're 18. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. You can't be. He's not even paying no bills. You know what I'm saying? To be stressed out. He's got no debt to his name to be living like who I am at the moment I'm living in. You know, it's like he owes the mafia money and they're gonna kill him in a few days if he doesn't stack the money up. And he's like, oh, the moment I'm living in. The fuck you talking about, man? The fuck you talking about? Shit. Okay. Next up. Sometimes a deep affection is confused with something more, and this happened to me. I want you to know that doesn't change the respect and affection I have for you. In fact, I value our connection. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you this. Affection, deep affection confused with something more. I feel that. Okay. I've been through that with that Albanian chick. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'll give him that. You know, sometimes you do get carried away, but you realize it quick. You know what I'm saying? I really realized that shit in a month, and I broke off shit with her. Also through a text, but it's just cause, fuck it. You know, it's 1 month. Fuck you. Um, but you know, I don't want doesn't change the respect, okay, and the affection I have for you. No, you cannot use the word affection in this sentence. You know, because he just said sometimes a deep affection is confused with something more. No, that's not affection. You just like the person, like like it. Okay, I like the person. You know what I'm saying? Like I like a person at my job. That doesn't mean I have fucking affection to them. You know, I like it because they're a fucking chill person. You feel me? Shit. Ugh, bullshit. So much that I'd rather be honest, respectable. Okay, you're honest, yo, but you got a lot of lies and bullshit in this shit. To tell you that I value our friendship much more. The way we talk, laugh, shit. Okay, the way we talk. You mean the replies you give after dinner, and then you reply with one text to all the texts you've been sending him? Is that the conversation level you had with a friend you really like? You know? Hell. You see, you, for example, me and Nelly and I guess Slim, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know, we chat sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And I like you guys. I love you guys for supporting me. And when you text me, I take that very seriously and I text you back as soon as I can. You know what I'm saying? But I do, and I have a little conversation. I don't just write, oh, okay, you know, and write it off. No, I take my time. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean I'm fucking in love, but you get what I'm saying? You cannot just reply with one text bubble. I could have, you know what I'm saying? But no, I truly do respect y'all and everybody. And that's bullshit. That's super bullshit, okay? Honest, love, share, support each other. Who the fuck you supporting, bitch? Man, you got a girl riding a bike to you, sending you cookies, and you get the time of day to respond back to her text or show any respect whatsoever. Bitch, boy. You know, that's not support, that's just fucking manipulation. Next. I'm also focused on a personal goal related to work, and lately it's difficult to manage everything. That's why you fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? That's why you fucking conversate. You got a conversation with your significant other. You tell them, hey yo, lately I've been busy. I got something related to work, difficult to manage everything. Sometimes, you know, because relationship isn't 50-50. Sometimes it's 80-20, 70-30, 60-40. You know what I'm saying? And in this case, he'd be like, I cannot meet you halfway. I got this stuff. Is it okay that for sometimes, you pull much more than me? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Maybe 80-20 for the time being until he, you know, unfocuses on this bullshit, you know, and manage everything. Let me tell you something, people, okay? It is for your significant other, I'm talking about your significant other, it's not hard to manage stuff, okay? Depending on the person, it's not hard to manage stuff. When you talk it out and when you tell them, look, this, and that, you gotta respect that shit. It's not hard to fucking manage stuff. You just gotta speak. You got that tongue. God bless you with the voice. Use it, motherfucker. That's why I've been a little strange or distant at times. Didn't you tell me and Slim that he's been playing video games with his friends all day long? Is that the type of shit he got stressed up about? You know what I'm saying? His boys, you know, no lifers. Come on, dog. Stranger distant at times. Come on. I'm truly sorry if I confused you or it have been given you too much sweet words at once. Brother, fuck you. It was never my intention, but I understand. Fuck you. And also apologize for the times I forgot. I forget something or when I promise something and then don't keep it. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not always the best. That's just fucking backtracking. You're just a little bitch. Stand 10 toes on your business, motherfucker. What you mean you forget stuff? I forget stuff. That's why God gave you hands and a motherfucking pen and paper. Write that shit down. You got a motherfucking whole computer in your motherfucking pocket, dog. You got a million apps to manage, to notify your to-do lists, motherfucker. Calendars. You know what I'm saying? Put shit in your calendar. You know what I'm saying? Set a timer. Set a notification. In the day of age of technology and everything is automated, you mean to tell me you forget? Motherfucker, you fucking bullshit. That's an excuse for his lackluster ability to be a man and to be a genuine human being. Yo, bullshit. Bro, sometimes I don't keep it. Fuck you. Don't make promises then if you don't know how to keep your promises, dog. Shit. Fuck me. That gets crazy. That's not because I don't care. Fuck you again. You're oh, I hate you so hard, but in anger, but that's not because I'm a violent person. What the fuck, man? Bitch. You're contradicting yourself. You're walking contradiction, fool. I don't care, and the contrary, I care a lot. No, you don't. I'm disappointed when I don't show it. No, fucking you. You're not disappointed. If you were look, girls, look. You gotta respect yourself, okay, Nelly? I really am sorry for this, but this motherfucker is a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's a boy. You had a fucking relationship with the boy. You need a man. You need someone more mature. Cause this ain't mature. You know what I'm saying? He said this one. I don't show it as I should. Well then. You gotta muster up some oomph in you, and make yourself show that person. You gotta be able to take shit in your hand to, if I, for example, if I feel like, I'm not showing something enough, for example, if I don't show Tio enough of something, you know what I'm saying, love or whatever, affection, I do everything, and I realize, goddamn, I'm not like, I don't feel like I did too much, I'm disappointed that I didn't do as much, and sometimes I do. I text Tio, dude, I love you. I know I don't tell it often, I should do it more often, I got that willpower in me to actively change that about me, so that the person that I care for gets the thing that I think they're lacking from me. God damn, it's simple. You change, you adapt, you grow as a person. You know, you gotta have a strong mind to change. What I did for my ex, for example, that bitch got triggered by the way I breathe during, while I sleep. You know what I'm saying? I get a closed nose in the evening sometimes, and I breathe through my mouth, and it comes off as like snoring. I wasn't snoring. I'm just breathing deeply and slow, like, you know what I'm saying? And she tended to masturbate. No, fuck. Meditate, and she would go, you're bothering me. It's annoying. I don't know. I can't relax. Whatever. I did everything in my power. You know what I'm saying? To change the way I slept, the way I breathe in the night, so she could have a peaceful meditation. It's possible if you put your mind to it. So don't put that bullshit up, bitch. Okay, let's continue. Crash out is real. Despite everything, you continue to be loving, sweet, pain. Again, damage control, pussy-o. And I appreciate it so much. Thank you for being like this, for showing me kindness, even when perhaps I didn't deserve it. Pussy, man. Pussy, bitch. I'm also regret for you. The family treated me pussy. Don't bring your family into this fucking scum. It's clear you came from love with pussy. I deeply admire that not everyone is fortunate to have experienced a little bit. Fuck you. Yeah, for far so short. Thank you for your friendship, your affection, your beautiful being, your good energy with that. Pressure, just two friends, brother. We got a saying in the Balkans. You know what I'm saying? A rough translation would be like, first you spit on me, then you lick me, bruh. Are you fucking? There's no way in hell, Nelly, that you're gonna stay friends with this pussy. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell. How the fuck, you know, do you expect me? I'm Nelly. Do you expect me to be friends with somebody who hurt me on my special day over a text message, dog? How the fuck do you expect me to be a respectful and see you respectfully as a equal to me, bitch? Nah. This shit happened to me as well when I broke up with. She said, "Oh, let's stay friends. It's a shame if we toss our friendship in the bag." You know what I'm saying? Let's stay friends. Let's stay this. Let's grab a coffee sometimes. And I was like, sure, I don't mind. Shit. And what happened? She doesn't even greet me in the hallways. Fucking bitch. I don't care though. I do. I got my honor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ruin my image because of a bitch. And neither should you. You got some more bad news then? Okay. Also, when you for the future endeavors, never suggest a break in a relationship. Never. A break is never good. Never. Once you no break, a pause. Pardon. Once you pause a relationship, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Because when you pause in a relationship, that means they got a green light to fuck anybody, and that's just drama on drama. If you feel like you need a pause, it's over. Basically, blatantly. You feel me? Nah, just nah. That I'm terribly sorry. At first, he got some. He was promised. He looked promising. At first, but in the back of my mind, with all those smooth words, it's hard to keep up. He was a fake. Now it's very obvious he was a fake. You know what I'm saying? You can't be so smooth and just the graph goes up and dips. You see? Nah. He was not real. He was not honest. He's just smooth with it. I'm terribly sorry for you, man. I'm terribly sorry, but it had to happen. That was a lesson you needed to learn, and better early than late. Okay, you gotta pick up the pieces. You know what I'm saying? Glue them together. Time heals everything. Focus on yourself. It's still summer. Have fun. You know, uh, don't, you know, I know you're not that kind of a person, but people tend to, you know, fix wounds with the same shit. You know, they break up with a guy and then they go to other guys and hop from a guy to guy. Don't do that. Have some respect for yourself. I know you're not that kind of a person. None of both of you aren't that kind of a person. I know that, but have fun, enjoy your company, socialize, speak your mind. Don't be afraid to cry, definitely, okay? But I promise you, with each passing day, life gets better. You know, the wound heals a tad by tad, an inch by inch. You feel me? Um, I'm here always. You know, you got my Insta. Um, you can always text me if you feel, you know, down, whatever. You got Slim. Thank God. You know, you got a friend in us. Shit. But that bullshit, that's bullshit. That's never next level bullshit. Um, God. You gotta take this as a lesson and learn from it, you know? You're gonna get that's just experience, you know, you leveled up. Don't worry about it. Everybody goes through this bullshit. Rare are the ones that go through this and, you know, stick with it. But I'm glad it's over, you know, so you don't suffer lack of what's it called, attention, because you weren't given the, it was not an equal exchange. You know, life's principle is equal exchange. If you give something out, you gotta get equally back. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, um, then you're in a deficit. You're slowly but surely you're gonna dry out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a capacity. Everybody has some volume of this energy. You know, and that happened to me. And I happen to have a huge capacity of energy and bullshit inside of me. Um, but everybody runs out. I ran out as well, you know, and I didn't even, you know, I was on empty for far too long, and I didn't know until it ended because I was just given. I was given and not getting anything in return, and that's a recipe for disaster. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're not given, if you're feeling like you're not getting the same as you're given, you gotta talk it out or quit it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in a negative. You know, you gotta look at yourself and get that equal exchange, brothers and sisters. You know, that's what's up. I'm sorry that this happened, but I'm also glad that it happened like this. Okay, and I'm glad that I can provide you some intel and some knowledge from my life experiences. You feel me? Everything's gonna be okay, girl. You know, the first ones always suck. Been there. Everyone's gonna be there at some point. It sucks. You got some more bad news? Oof. Lay it on us, girl. Where's Theo? Theo, you asleep, you bitch? I love you. He probably fell asleep to my deep ASMR voice. Jeez Louise. But yeah, that's my take on the little bitch. God damn. Let's just see how much is it lagging because it's saying that it's a bit laggy. No, it's a tad bit laggy. It's okay. Oh my god. Little bitch. damn, I'm waiting for this news, girl. Hope it's not like something even worse than that. You gotta look at it. Sometimes it's hard, but I haven't mastered it yet. But you gotta look at it from the bright side. You know what I'm saying? From the bigger perspective. Thank God you're healthy and okay. You know, love's a bitch, but hey, you got your family. Thank God, bless them. You know, you're surrounded with people that actually love you. You're surrounded by us, if you know, shit. At least it's something. And I can't wait for. Oh, she's still friends with it. Ah, yeah. I was thinking about that, Slim. You know, when, but you just typed in what I was thinking. But you know, that's nothing to be mad at because that's just a side effect of love. It just goes to tell you how much she cared for him. You know, that's admirable, but you gotta be real with yourself. You know, hold on, I need to get myself a little candy for my throat. Be right back. God, it's raining so lovely. Oh my God, there's been some development. Hello. Oh, 7 viewers. Hello, people. Hello, hello. Don't mind my voice. It's just my voice is fried a bit. Oh my God. Oh my God, Papi. What are you gonna do without your beautiful voice? It's gonna heal, girls. Okay, before I take a glance at the chat and see what's actually happened. Um, bad news, bad news. At the time when at that time and moment, I couldn't even imagine us breaking to pieces. And for the sake of saving my mood for the day, um, mm, okay. That's not the end of the world, Nelly. Okay, what you're experiencing right now are the stages of grief. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you about the stages of grief, girl. So, let me just pop up the chat yet again because my computer is kind of fried. Okay, mm, first of all, um, of course, I'm gonna understand where you're coming from because I am your elder, god damn it. I know stuff. Shit. I've been through so much bullshit in life that I can have some insight, and I'm so open minded that I can put myself in your perspective, in your shoes, and give you some honest feedback. You know what I'm saying? And I'm open to listening and changing my mind, of course. That's the big thing of a good listener. Okay. Mm, texting in the morning and that. Okay. Mm, let me ask you this. Has he been texting you back more frequently than when he was in a relationship with you? That's the first question. And then we're gonna go up to the stages of grieving, okay? It's a candy. Ricola. Mm, cause look, mm, unfortunately, he texts me back now after a few hours and not after a whole day. Okay, so I guess, mm, as I said, the thing about the pressure of a relationship and thinking it's more than it is actually a good pressure, and his pressure is now relieved. Um, mm, you know, the pressure of keeping up with the relationship and ooh, I just swallowed the whole candy. Almost went through my esophagus, or rather my trachea. The fuck? Um, what happened right now? Actually, even after dinner or tomorrow. Okay. What has happened in the brain of this young man or kid, as I say, is that mm, the pressure of um, I just lost the word I had my word. Oh, the loss of pressure of expectations has been lifted, and he doesn't feel the pressure or any, you know, needed expectation in taking care of you, and giving you reassurance or just pressure was relieved, and he can text you back. That's what happened right now. But, you know, um, this, uh, consider me as your older brother, Nelly, for a second, okay? What you're doing right now is the stage of bargaining. Okay, you went through the first stage, which is denial. You're denying that it's actually happening in your brain. You're like, no, 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 oh no, oh no, 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 it's not happening. Then you probably went through the stage of anger. You know, now you're at the stage of bargaining and on the verge of the stage of depression. Okay, you're on the third or fourth step, somewhere in between, or rather a weird mix of both. Okay? You need to get to the fifth step. The fifth step is acceptance. You have not actually yet accepted that it's over. Okay? You're lingering still on the hopes. You're still lingering, you're still holding on a bit to him. You know? That's why you're texting him. What I would like you to do, Nelly, sooner the sooner the better. actually, because you are not gonna get over him until you do this. And I beg you, it's gonna be hard, but you're gonna need to stop communicating with him through text messages. Okay? That's gonna be a hard pill to swallow right now because it's still kind of fresh. You're basically, almost 2 weeks from the event. Yeah, no, 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 no. Don't worry. It's understandable that you cannot because it's your first love, actual relationship, actual breakup. I cannot expect from you to do this in like this. Like a veteran of myself. Neither don't get it twisted. So many people, even after so many relationships and still shit, they still do this same mistake each and every time. They do. I had a friend who was in a relationship with a girl for 5 years. That doesn't have make any. That's okay. But then he went to another relationship where they were practically done because she was toxic and abusive to him. And then instead of cutting her off, he kept texting her, and they kept talking and trying to figure it out. That's, you know, that's not accepting shit. That's bargaining, and he was bargaining for another year and a half with this woman, and he was dragging himself down. And that's, because I was expecting of him because he went through a relationship, he had the experience. I do not expect this from you. I'm just giving you the thought and the pill to swallow. Okay, when you do it, it's gonna be your time. You're gonna know when the time it is. Okay, cause look at it this way. Love is like an addiction. Okay, love is like a drug. You know, you feel me? And right now, it's like you trying to quit smoking. Okay, or stop smoking weed, or starting to stop eating sugar, and it's hard. The start is hard, but the way you conquer your addiction is step by step. Okay, that's the way you conquer your addiction. You dose. You're in the medical field. You're gonna be a doctor soon, or rather study medicine. The way you deal with an addiction is step by step, small dosages of decretion. Okay, okay, Theo. Have a great night of sleep, and we talk tomorrow. Okay, you have a good night. I know you fell asleep during this. I'm getting heated. Oh shit. Um, Daj vzem nek analgin ali pa nekaj, se imaš še zmer. Vzem. Se sem ti pustil, a sem ti, ne? Ja. Vzem analgin pa zaspi. Tako. So, back to the topic. Um, uh, if you continue to, you know, even though look at it this way, even though you text with him, okay, let's look at it from a positive standpoint. So I'm not gonna be a good. Dobro. Lahko noć, brate. Ajde. Vidimo se. Volim te. I'm gonna look at this, your situation, and we're gonna take a little walk through universe, through a timeline where it works out and you become friends. Okay, let's take a walk. Okay, hold my hand. What's gonna end up happening? You guys stay good friends. You stay good friends. There's no romance between each of you whatsoever. You're friends. You text on a daily basis, you know, here and that. Okay, everything's good. You guys are friends. Here comes along. Let's call him Andreas. Okay. Here is, I don't know why Andreas. I'm sorry. First Italian name sounding that popped into my mind. Here comes Andreas. Okay, Andreas falls in love with you. Andreas is more of a Spanish name. What's an Ezio? Ezio, because I thought of Assassin's Creed. Ezio walks into your life. Ezio is beautiful. Ezio is a wonderful person. Okay, Ezio starts, you know, talking to you, starts flirting with you. You and Ezio grow a strong bond together and are looking to potentially start a relationship together. But Ezio notices your phone going off. Okay? You get a text message from someone, and Ezio takes a glance at your phone and asks you, "Oh, Nelly, who's that? That's constantly texting you?" You know? And you say, "Oh, this is Chiclista. Okay, he's a friend of mine." And he asks you, "A friend?" You know? "Yeah, yeah, we used to date." So, and then Ezio says, "You're still friends with your ex?" And then you try to, negotiate with him. "Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, we used to date, not for long, but nothing serious. We used to, this and that, whatever. But we're just friends now." You know what's Ezio gonna do? Ezio is gonna turn around and he's gonna run. Because there is no damn way that there is no man, and I'm talking about a man, I'm not talking about a boy, that's gonna try and get with a girl or start with a woman. I'm not gonna say girl because you're a woman. You're a bit tinky like a woman ish, okay? There's no goddamn way Ezio is staying with a woman who is still in contact with her ex. No matter how much how wholesome your relationship is, there is no goddamn way a normal male is gonna stand. Just like if we flip the script, if you've met Ezio and you're like interested, and Ezio's phone blew up, and you're like, "Who's that?" "Oh, that's my girl. I don't know, Carmen, whatever." I thought about the opera. That's Carmen. "Oh yeah, she's my ex." What would you have done? You get what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? Capiche? It's not a good look, Nelly, for future relationships. I'm not saying that you're gonna look for a relationship um, immediately. That's not healthy at all. In the Quran it says that women should wait 3 months and men 4 months before entering a new relationship. Okay, so that's not healthy. But I do. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. That it's not healthy for you and your future partners. You know that you have any type of connection with your ex, any type. You know, shit. That's what I'm telling you. Slowly but surely, try to de-escalate the conversation. You know, and that means like this. For example, you text him in the morning, he takes 2 to 3 hours to respond, you take another 5 hours to respond, and so on and so forth. Slowly but surely, you know, you gotta cut off all ties to this kid. The sooner the better. Cause the other thing that's passively going on with your brain while you're still texting him, you know, subconsciously you're still sparking up some expectations, some what ifs. It sparks again. Perhaps we can still make it because you truly did love him. you know I don't think it's the other way around, unfortunately, but you loved him and you still have that itty bitty, what ifs. What if it happens? you know No, because trust me, it's his loss. Because the type of person you are, the sacrifice that you made as as at a young age of 18 are the sacrifices expected to be done by mature women. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm telling you. Also, yeah, the other part is that you're constantly refreshing this person in your mind, and you're never gonna get over him like that. Take my advice and slowly, you know, flatline that bitch slowly. And trust me, you're gonna feel great. You gotta work on yourself. If you're gonna think about him, think about all the stuff that he did that you don't want your future husband or boyfriend to do. That you're gonna shape up your, your criteria, your expectations of your next boyfriend. You know what, and you're gonna shape a clearer red flags from the beginning. So next time, you get into a relationship and you see some patterns that this guy had, the same patterns that he's doing, and you try to talk and he doesn't talk, he brushes it off. You're gonna know how to respond. You're gonna be like, oh no, goddamn, been there, done that, not gonna go do it again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, type shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, cause I'm still. That's what I did after my breakup. I still do. I recollect all the stuff, all the bullshit that happened in the past, and I learned from it. And I'm structuring my type of women and all the red flags that are for me red flags, of course. For example, right now, if a girl follows her ex, that's a red flag for me personally, because I had enough of bullshit with exes and twin flame bullshit in my life once with this girl, with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Think about that, okay? Next time you're gonna think about how lovely it was. Think about the stuff that you did wrong as well. You're not perfect. I wasn't perfect at all. Damn, far from perfect. Stuff that you could have improved, stuff that bothered you, and take little mental notes. Reanalyze the relationship, learn from it. That's what's up, and that's how you grow as a person, mentally and physically. Don't get twisted. You're gonna grow physically as well, and don't neglect yourself. Okay, love yourself. It's gonna be depressing. It's gonna be hard. There's gonna be a lot of tears. Make sure you cry. Never hold in the tears. Cry as much and as often as you want. You know, it's it's powerful emotion. This love thing, yo. You gotta do what you gotta do. You don't need to. You don't have to, and you must not contain it inside, because everything that builds up in pressure, and sooner or later it's gonna explode in an unfortunate time. God forbid it explodes when your mom is scolding your father, and then you blow up in their face. You know what I'm saying? And say shit that you don't want to say. God damn, that's haram. That's not good. But yeah, I hope any of this advice helps you, because it did help me, and I believe that if you follow the advice I told you, you're gonna get over it really quick and really healthily. For example, healthily, because a lot of women and men, not just women, it's not unisex. Um, I mean, it is unisex. Holy fuck, it's not monosex. Um, trauma and shit. You gotta work through your trauma now, so you don't bring the baggage to another relationship. You know, because right now you gotta identify what's the baggage that you got from this relationship, girl. That's my advice. Pretty darn good advice, if I do say so myself, yo. You know, and you're gonna be a-okay, girly. Don't stress. it just ne time? What does ne mean? I said Ezio because yeah, Ezio auditore differenze. Auditore. Nice. What is N double E? It just me time. Is it raining? Oh, lovely rain. Oh, yeah. He's our assassin king. Ezio auditore differenze, per favore. God, I love that game. He is our. I saw that you mistyped because the I is right next to the O. Oh, 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 it's magic. You know. Where's that song from? Is that Wizards of Waverly Place? Yeah, it is, I think. Oh, 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 it's magic. You know. All of that stuff that gotta go. How you doing, Slim? By the way, now we got, you know, we advised Nelly. Now let's see how you doing. How you doing, girl? How's your job? Enjoying your job? We got 17 views in the stream. I sometimes wonder who are the people that come and watch my stream. I truly do. I wanna, you know, thank them sometimes. Well, my voice is a bit cracked right now because I was at the concert yesterday again, at the same concert I was on the 2 weeks ago from the video. Um, Me and Tio got soaked because it was raining like hell. I'm gonna give you a little feedback, rather my recap, pardon, of what happened when in the beginning of the stream. Of course, it's I got some love clarity. I guess we could say it like that. Love clarity. There was the one girl came from Tunisia, um, exchange student, and she stayed in Slovenia for a month, 3 weeks, something like that. And she really did expand, or rather, give me hope that I still can get interested in women. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of losing hope because women do not excite me anymore. Pause. Not in that way, but you know, when I see when girls are flirting with me, but they just don't hit the spot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care. You know. But this girl, whew, she got my attention so quick. Damn. And I craved some a conversation with her so I can get her to know her better. And I got it. We went a little date. We talked. You know. I think she likes me as well. You know, but she's not for the long distance relationships because I got that information because she was in a relationship with this guy who went to Paris to work and he cheated on her over there. So I don't think she's gonna trust me anytime soon with the long term long distance relationship. Um, Respectfully, it's okay. Um, that I'm gonna go probably for Ramadan. I'm gonna go to Tunisia because she invited me. That I can stay with them and eat dinner with them. Um, so next February, I'm probably gonna go to Tunisia for a vacation real quick. Um, that happened, and yeah, it really gave me, you know, because I thought that maybe I've raised my standards a bit in women, but I guess I didn't because this woman existed and exists, still does. She's not dead. Um, and then the last week, yeah, it was last week on Monday. I got scammed out of 1,500 euros in my crypto. So that's what happened. And the other thing that I got from that was that thank you very much, Slim. It was a very revitalizing thing. Of course, it was refreshing to see a modest and conservative woman, you know, of same religion as well. Um, really refreshing. Yes, yes. Um, but yeah, I did get scammed for 1,500 euros of my crypto wallet. um, which, as I said at the beginning, it didn't hurt me particularly because of the money lost. It hurt my ego because, yeah, I'm gonna get to that point as well. Basically, it hurt my ego because of the past trauma from my childhood and stuff. I always was considered as the worst, as the disappointment, as the letdown, you know what I'm saying? And realizing that I got scammed in the most sophisticated and technologically advanced, you know, I wasn't the only one. Me and Tio, by the way, checked some the wallet that they took from, you know, and they scammed like I don't know 200 more or 1,000 more people. I don't know how what the number, and the biggest amount was like I don't know 450,000 euros. So somebody lost 450,000 euros in crypto. So yeah, I didn't really care for the money. It was just the emotional damage that it did to me. I needed a few days out of everything just to be solo, just to get over it. You know, rather just to acknowledge my emotions and work on them, um, which I did. That's why I didn't stream that week, and also that's the week that we went to the concert. That was last week. Um, so yeah, that happened. The way it happened was me and Tio assume they hacked into their actual phone number, or rather support phone number, um, because I got uh, my verification code from that number. You know, at the beginning of my journey, of my crypto journey, um, and a few times they noticed something going on in my account and the number, and I think even then they they started plotting against me, definitely. So yeah, I called them because they saw that somebody tried to withdraw money, and I was like, oh shit, that's serious, you know. Um, and I was again, these are just excuses, but I was kind of tired because I was right after training. Um, and they called me and they said, yeah, somebody tried to break in and take money, withdraw, but luckily got the SMS authentication, whatever. I was like, yeah, cool. But now I told them, okay, my money's secured. That's all. It's okay. Thank you very much. And he was very persistent. You know, now that looking back on it, he was very persistent. He was like, no, sir, wait. You need to, make another account on this app. For security reasons. And I did, and it's a legit, safety wallet as well. It's just that I don't know how or what and where when I was locking in my 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 wallet, some something went wrong, I guess. Rather, some they could have access to it, and they just typed in their own wallet, and I basically just transferred all the money, all the crypto to their wallet. Very sophisticated, no, you know, and yeah, that's how they got me. And I'm sharing this story because in future endeavors, if somebody tries to um, tell you something's happening, don't worry because they I researched that Binance doesn't actually operate like that, and it's very secure, and you shouldn't worry about those messages. Also, read a lot about on forums that they say that that's a popular, um, rather not so popular, pardon, not so popular technique. It's new one. It's under the radar still. So I was a victim of abuse. Oh, and also my actual that's what I forgot about talk about on the in the beginning of the stream. My actual bank also got, I don't know how, but somebody somehow they got leaked. My credit card got leaked, you know, and somebody bought like 120 euros worth of food on my account from DoorDash and Volt and stuff like that. Because this is my past. This is my deactivated card. So. That's why I'm showing it because it's deactivated and it's useless. And I'm actually gonna break it right now in half. Um, it's useless, so I don't. That's why I'm not actually afraid of showing it on stream. Um, and yeah, I lost a lot of money last week, or rather 2 weeks ago. And again, it's not about the money. I don't care about the money. Ever since my father died, I don't look at money the same way. I do like to pursue money, but I am aware that money is not everything. And how am I gonna? I don't have scissors right now. Here, hold on. Let me get my scissors. I have scissors with me. Scissors, but I have a butterfly knife, so we can do a little ninja move. You know, I can't really flip it right here, but because it's real narrow. But yeah, so we're just gonna cut it in half. Shit, where's my cutting board? Have to do it right here. cut in half. Good luck, hackers. Yeah, there we go. That's what happened in the past 2 weeks. Life fucked me hard. What's this? I got hurt somewhere. Life fucked me raw. That's why I haven't really been didn't really get the money back. Crypto money, no. I have filed a report in the hopes of getting some back. I got some Bitcoin on that, but Bitcoin is probably not gonna get returned. I got some shit coins as well, um, or rather Ethereum. Um, Maybe Ethereum might be refunded somehow, perhaps maybe. But that did remind me, I got a complaint back from the bank, my personal bank, that I didn't file the report correctly, so I got to do that again. It's been kind of almost a week and a half from that, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow and send back. The money from my bank is gonna get returned once they investigate, and once they investigate it further, and confirm that it was a form of abuse, rather fraud, and they will return all the money and the money for the new card. So at least that I hope so. Shit, it's still 120 euros. Oh, Ervine, salam alaikum. We're doing good. We're doing good. My voice is kind of fucked because of the concert, not because I'm trying to be edgy or something. Yeah, shh. You know what I'm saying? My throat hurts actually. I was just explaining, Ervine, how I got scammed. My crypto bank got scammed, and walaikum salam. My crypto bank got scammed, and I lost 1,500 euros for my crypto. Steimer, sup kitten? What you doing? How you doing? My kitten, purr for me, baby. Mmm, purr. Shut up, fucking bitch. I gotta get your guitar, man. Yesterday I saw it and I was like, no. I mean, you can't get it insured, but it's useless. It should be insured all the way, but anyways, from their terms, but um, but nah, no, it wasn't forceful hack, but it was but yeah, it was just a transfer, so I lost it. Fuck it. It's not about the money, as I said. This is the third time. It's about my ego getting hurt because of the past trauma and shit, but that's okay. I'm gonna build it back up. No worries. We gotta stay strong and invest again. That's okay. I am working tomorrow. Um, we can schedule you coming here. You know what I'm saying? Come, baby girl. Come to me. I'm sorry, Nelly. It's Slim for witnessing this right now. Yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna stay longer. I'm just gonna be for another, I guess, 20 minutes. So round it out for 3 hours. Just to say hi to Erwin. Haven't seen him on streams for quite some time. Bitch boy, where you been? Why you not say hello? Why you hate me? I always kiss you goodnight. This is how you repay me? Fool. That's not good, man. You know I loved you. You know I cared. You shouted whenever, and I was there. You were my love. You are my soul. And I will never ever leave you alone. 'Cause I will stalk you for the rest of your life. Who is that? Is that your wife? I hope she can swim, or else she'll drown. 'Cause I will ever, forever, forever follow you around. Bars. Busy like the last 2 weeks, especially my supervisor manager came from Germany and we were out after work almost every day till 20. Wow, party man, party. That's definitely how the song goes, Slim. It's you know, Papi Sucre special. That's definitely how, I have a fucking almost pitch perfect, memory, and it works well for songs. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever question me about that shit again, or I'll follow you around as well, just like the song says. That's not a threat. That's a promise. Ervin, party boy, naughty boy. This is naughty. This is bad. I'm not gonna stop, not gonna stop to get my shot. That's who I am, that's what I am, but when I say on top of it, bet on 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 me. The the voice cracks are real, so he knows what gets me off, you know what I'm saying? He does know the right spot where to lick, I mean where to press. He does it all. The all knowing, the all powerful. I missed it too, man. Yeah, he knows how to release me, man. Yeah, we go way back, you know. There's a few songs that actually release me to my full potential sometimes. Don't do it right now, man. My voice is fried. I'm barely living. Yesterday at the concert, it was raining, and we were all wearing the cabanice, the the raincoats, and it was fucking cool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And even the Dino was, true showman. He was like, "Fuck the rain, I'm still singing the rain," and he did shit. He goes way in my back. Oh yeah, no pause, no ditty, full ditty. I remember. Oh, it was fun. We had so much fun. This was the last weekend. If you've seen the video, you would have known, Ervin. You see, you're not a true fan. That's why you're not in my back anymore, bitch boy. Um, but last weekend we went to Split, me and Tio, and we went to Dino Madeline concert as well. It was spectacular. I can show you some clips. Let's look at some clips. Hold up. Um, and Tio was so amazed by his performance that and I told him, yeah, you saw through my fucking stories, you bitch boy, because I told you, bitch boy, I love you. Um, and Tio was so ecstatic about it. Oh wait, I need to put it like this. That he wanted to see him again. Don't you dare trash my stalking skills. Yeah, we spoke on Insta. The fuck you talking about? Um, and I told Tio, he is singing in Isola next weekend, and he's like, "Oh my God, are we gonna go?" And I was like, oh, damn right we're gonna go. And we went again. Let me show you. Hold up. Let me move this bitch. Let me show you. This was from some raw footage from hold up. This was raw footage from that time. Oh, leak of Tio's face, perhaps not too much. We just want to hear the concert, so we're gonna do. Where's that goddamn? Is it this? Oh no. Is it this? Ah, videos. Yes, we want the videos. Basically, yeah. Let's watch some videos. He was amazing. This is Split. This is Croatia Split. She's sorry that she left. She's not feeling well. Needs time to. Yeah, it's okay. Respect to Nelly. Tell her we're all here for her. You know, if she needs us, holla. Si mare si da santu, neka vide, neka čuju. Oh no, she broke up, Erwin. She broke up, or rather, she got broken up with by her. He's a idiot, but it's she's going through a breakup. That's what I want to try to say. So don't bully her. She's vulnerable. Let's watch some Dino Merlin. Yeah. Okay. Let's start to pause it. But the background singers, they were great. They're beautiful voices, but they should really learn how to speak English, man. The line is something beautiful's. So something beautiful is about to happen. So when you shorten it, when you put the apostrophe and the s, it would sound like something beautiful is about to happen. Something beautiful's about to happen, you know. But they say something beautiful about to happen. Something beautiful about to happen. Come on, man. The linguist inside of me, I just couldn't. I cringed so hard, man. And it happened this weekend again. They say, um, and then no east, no west, middle is the best, and they pronounce it so Balkan, man. Shit. The accent is so strong and it's so cringy. I don't know. That's just my take. Look, listen. You nerd. Fuck you. I love languages, man. I love you. I love you. Something beautiful about to happen. No, something beautiful's about to happen. Come on, dog. Come on. That's the only. And I thought about mailing it to them. You know what I'm saying? Because it really ticked me off. I was really uncomfortable hearing it. I was like, can you please emphasize the apostrophe s? Come on, dog. Come on. This is like next level shit, dog. The amount of communication they have on stage, like non-verbal communication, the chemistry in the team, the band, the singer, it's unfathomable. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucking beyond because this weekend, because it was raining, and I don't know what's happening with Dino. He took a lot of breaks. I mean, he went for in this concert in Split. He didn't take no breaks. He just sang. He went for a wardrobe change, and he came back and he sang again. But at Split, at Isola, he was thirsty as fuck. He went out backstage because I was tracking him. The fuck. He was thirsty, and I don't know, but his not adrenal gland, his thyroid gland seemed a bit big. I don't know. Maybe it's just my mind. I hope he's okay, health wise. But yeah, his communication, because he turned around and I saw that they looked at him. Every time he turned around, they looked at him because he was the shepherd, and he dictated what was about to happen. What about to happen? and he indicated and he looked at them. Tio didn't notice because he was vibing too much. I was analyzing the fuck out of everything, the choreography and shit. So he turned around and he looked at the clarinet player, and then he looked at the main singer, the blackhead, and they both looked at each other, the blackhead and the clarinet player. They looked at each other, and both started to move up front. While he was going back, they were going up front, misdirection, because they were taking all the attention on them. That we lost the sight, or rather the attention, on Dino, and he went backstage to drink, or rather just behind the drummer in Isola to drink, while they took control for a minute of the crowd. Amazing work. And then when Dino came back to the front, they danced their way back to their designated spots. And then one thing happened again. The two times that the hiccup happened, something was wrong. In Split, everything was okay. There was no interruption. I didn't sense anything. But in Isola happened that something he was at the with the band, and he turned around, or rather he turned his head, and something he moved his mic away, of course, and someone told him something, and then he looked at the band and he nodded to them, and then the band actually played the song again because he needed to take care of something, I guess. And the band re-looped the song because I knew the point at which he had to start singing, because I knew the song. um, but yeah, they looped the song again, just a small dissection of their nonverbal communication on point. So fixing the apostrophe s, it should be a small thing, and I would gladly tell them. Let's listen to it again. God damn, it fucking hurts, man. Ugh, cringe. Sorry. Nah. Yeah, but it was on point. He was amazing, dog. A showman. Ooh. And the sound technician. Let me tell you something. I've been to a lot of concerts in my days. The sound technician on this concert, because it's very hard to live regulate the band and the output and everything. It's very hard to mix, to live mix. It's very hard, and rarely can they do it perfect. This guy, whoever the team for the sound engineering is, hats off. And the visuals, they were editing midway in the concert, because there was like he had like five cameras from the crowd, facing him. So how much were the tickets? 65. We were in the fan pit. 65, the best. We are just going to the fan pit. So 65 euros a pop for both of us. Um, Cameras facing him, five different angles. He got like five drones flying above us. He had cameras from the top. He had cameras in the crowd, passing through, recording him, and all of them were simultaneously sending footage back to this. In the middle of the crowd, there was a little tent with the sound engineers, of course, and I assume the pilots of the drones and the video editors, or rather the art directors and shit. And they were simultaneously getting footage and immediately editing all the fades and all the focuses and the chromas and the color, stuff. Amazing. Hats off, man. Swear to God. These visuals were pre-made, of course. They were just like press start, but there was two big screens. They invest so much into economies. Hey, telling you, this is my third Dino concert. I was in Zagreb, Arena Zagreb. Amazing. I knew what I could expect, and what to expect from the concert. That's why I hyped it up to Tio, because I knew that this concert in Split, because it's a big, it's a football stadium, is gonna be huge. It's an open air. He had rockets. I'm gonna show you the rockets. He had balloons. I knew there was gonna be balloons, the wacky waving inflatable tube men, the sparklers, the confetti, the everything. Did you see any of the new songs? Yeah, yeah. Yo, the new songs are amazing. I'm gonna show you. Right here is the new song. Oh, no, 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 no. Sweet la pia, ya tones amazing. Tio has more recordings. Let me just do this because Tio has more from the first one. Oh shit. This Tio face review. Oh, I guess shit. God damn. This is our whole trip for the yeah. So much for the 100,000 subscriber Tio review. He has the footage of the first confetti, I think. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the crowd. Like this is the stage. Fuck me, dude. Like the stage, humongous. This is the crowd. Yo, the crowd. There is a picture. Hold up. Let me show you this. There is a picture that he posted. I think. Oh yeah, he just posted the Isola thing. Let me just see over here. Ah, and he said, "Thank you for being my umbrella because it was raining as a motherfucker." There is no. Okay, he didn't post it here, so let me just go to messages because I know Tio. I sent it to Tio. Hold up, 1 second. God fucking damn it, Instagram on fucking God motherfucking record fresh freaking just a, aerial view, I guess. Let's see if I find a picture on Google Images of the yeah, there we go. Yo, look at this, man. Look at this. This was the arena um packed, jam packed, man. Look at this. Holy fuck. You can't see it because of my face. Look at this. Packed. And we were over here where my mouse is. Over a little small speck over here. Fucking huge. So yeah. Um oh this was, yeah, the beginning. Ah, you gotta go, Slim. Yeah, look at you gotta experience these old. I mean, I don't know if you listen to these kind of songs. You know what I'm saying? But I told Tio because this is a living legend still, because he sings with such soul, such rigor, and such love and passion that it's a shame not to see him while he's still alive. Same goes for Zdravko Cholic and Dino and Halid and everybody. You know what I'm saying? The next stop is probably um, what's this called? I'm gonna go watch Enes Begovic again, probably. Um, and a few of these legends that are still alive. Hari Matahari is gonna be in Zagreb next year. Can't wait. Yeah, look, this is the opening. God. Yeah, I wish Sinan Sakic and Shaban. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna make the mistake twice. Yeah. I had the chance to go watch Shaban live and I didn't go and I regret it. Yeah. everybody was filming the beginning, but I really appreciated people enjoyed the concert without being on the phones. I had to record because of the content, you know, but I tried to not record as much. Thankfully, Tio recorded a lot for the first concert. The second concert, there's not a lot of footage. I don't think I'm gonna make a video about it. Maybe some clips here and there, but yeah. Yeah, the beginning. Yeah, I told me that, bitch. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the way. You're gonna know the song. Oh yeah, look at the level of the entry, yo. And Dino is a very spiritual person as well. God. Oh my God. So good. So good. Goosebumps. So good. This is spectacular. Like, this is peak music, yo. Peak performance. Gets no better than this. This is the best concert, hands down, of every concert I've been to. Hands down. Oh. And here, you know, the phone doesn't capture the bass, but when the dum, it hits, you know, the bass hits like a fucking shotgun shell, like a stuck to the chest, as Ice Cube would say. God, you do you, king. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh, goosebumps. I swear to God. Had the same outfit and all. I know Evie's gonna go listen to Dino right now. I can feel him typing in Spotify. Yeah. The crowd was amazing, phenomenal. Oh, that's my song. Hold up. I wanna show you. It's gonna be easier like this. It's a bit laggy because it's from the cloud, you know. It's just Tio's pictures because he likes to shoot a lot of pictures, yo. He didn't capture the. Where's the videos, Tio? Yeah. He played new songs as well. It's just hard to navigate through all of this. Oh yeah, this is the part where he. Oh, did he capture it? Hold on. Damn straight. One of my favorite songs, man. Yeah. There's a lot of. This is where the confetti, or rather the cannons, blew. Yeah. this is the new song. Damn straight. This is the new song. Look at this. This is me on Sugar Rush. Goddamn, I want to go on stage, man. Yeah. Damn straight, yo. Amazing. The laser show was amazing as well. They're fire. There we go. Damn, you would love me though, cause look at my voice. I left my soul, and I told myself again, I'm gonna sing from my diaphragm. You know, I'm not gonna strain my vocal cords. I'm gonna sing with my diaphragm. I'm gonna sing correctly. The first 5 minutes, and the plan was out the window. I used my vocal cords. I fried my voice. Last week had the 5 days to recover and do it all over again, and I didn't follow any of the rules. Any. I don't regret it. God, I love that song. I love all of his songs, man. Oh, the best one. Yeah. Best one, swear to God. Spectacular. Spectacular. I know the choreography, yo. Oh, hello, Hope. Kad se uči, ovo po slovo, riječ po riječ. Sjedim, ali tu je tvoj dom, daleko su Istanbul i Beč. Sjedim, ali tu je tvoj dom, daleko su Istanbul i Beč. The violation. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh my God. That was. Oh my God. That was unheard of, yo. That was a violation. Oh my God. He's, by the way, Hope, he's never letting that down. In 10 years' time, if I'm still streaming, if you come into chat, you're gonna have to say about your vertical. He's never gonna get that up, you know? Never gonna let that down, whatever it's saying, but he's never gonna forget. You gotta know, Heron is like a fucking elephant. They don't forget. And yeah, prepare to relive this moment every time you join the stream for the next few lifetimes, actually. I can imagine Hope reincarnating as something you know, just reincarnation of some sort, and you're gonna meet Ervin's reincarnation. And he's gonna nudge you. Hey, yo, what's your vertical? Yeah. It's all jokes and fun, by the way, nothing malicious, but just gotta prepare. The public was going, I rather the crowd was absolutely losing their minds with every song. Wow. Yeah, you probably will. God damn it, Tio, you recorded me so much. Oh, this is the part. Oh, Tio face reveal. Fuck. I'm sorry, Tio. It happened again. I'm bad at streaming, yo. Ah, streamers. They're not here. Oh yeah. Banger. We both didn't record the fucking explosion. Look at this. Look at this mayhem. Look at this mayhem. Damn. Oh my god. Just look at this. The next morning when we took, you really gotta be more careful. Ah, fuck it. Theo doesn't mind. We talked about it. It's okay. But we went for a walk next morning, you know, cause before going on a trip, we need some supplies. There were streamers all over the streets, yo. Fucking huge. That's not yeah, the balloons. Look at this! Look at this! I think this is a slow motion. No, it's not. This is no rave. Do not slander the good name of Dino Merlin. This is not a rave, Hope. This is a concert, a sophisticated concert, okay? Don't you dare. Oh, this is probably the slow motion. Yeah. And then we got the wacky waving fluid with the tube man. Show you the rockets at the end. Oh no, which one is it? Hold up. This is still not the end. I'm gonna know by the length of it. No. Is it this one? Hold up. Let me just do it over here. Which one is it? Hey, Dana Samuke. Which one is it? Where is it? Where the fuck is the video? Ah, there we go. This one. Yeah, watch this, people. Hey, yo, watch this. Wow! Amazing. Amazing. And then the rockets and the fireworks. Fabulous. Fabulous. You know what else is fabulous? Sleep. That's a good transition, Tio. Or rather, Sucre. Baka 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 baka. Good. Good. Thank you very much for coming out and joining my surprise stream. Okay. I will promise you that I'll do streams more regularly now, rather back to the old Friday, Sunday times. Thank you very much for joining me today. You know, I didn't expect people, so many of you to show up. Very nice, very good surprise. You surprised me as much as I surprised you. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful sleep. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta work tomorrow. God damn. And yeah, stay blessed. God bless you. I love you. Smile more and all that type of jazz. I love you. Bye bye, people.